letter complaint na ito yung, and I quote, the various bank accounts and the amounts contained therein. Gusto ninyong sabihin, itong inyong ebidensya na nakalakip na dito sa inyong letter complaint. Hindi ho ba?
Opo, Your Honor.
Okay. At ang katotohan, at ano ho ba ang inyong purpose sa pagpadala nitong letter na ito kay Ombudsman Morales?
Ang purpose po namin, Your Honor, sa pagsulat kay Ombudsman Morales ay hilingin bilang mga mamamayan, hilingin na imbestigahan ng Office of the Ombudsman yung issue ng dollar accounts. Alang-alang sa full accountability. At masaya po ako, Your Honor, na hindi kami nabigo. Ngayon, ang Office of the Ombudsman ay tumutugon sa mga request ng mga mamamayan.
Okay. Pakibasa nga ho ninyo yung inyong first paragraph ng inyong letter complaint.
Ang first paragraph po namin, Your Honor, ay ito. We, Ruperto Alerosa, G.B. Gores, Harvey Ke, Risa Ontiveros, and Albert Concepcion, citizen taxpayers of the Philippines, are filing this complaint request before your good office for an investigation to be conducted on the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, Mr. Renato Coronado Corona, for numerous violations of the provisions of the Anti-Graft and Corrupt Practices Act, RA 3019 as amended, for having acquired ill-gotten wealth, as the same is defined and proscribed under RA number 1379, otherwise known as the Act Declaring Forfeiture of Ill-Gotten Wealth of Public Officers and Employees, the Anti-Money Laundering Act of 2001, RA number 9194, the Act Punishing the Receiving and Giving of Gifts of Public Officials and Employees, PD number 46, and such other laws which Mr. Corona may have violated as determined by your office in the course of your investigation.
Lumalabas kung ganoon na kaya ninyo final itong case na ito na ang base ay mga ebidensya na nanggaling dito sa impeachment proceedings ay upang filean si Chief Justice ng kaso for violation of the Anti-Money Laundering Act at for forfeiture of ill-gotten wealth.
Objection, Your Honor. The paragraph that was read states that they were requesting for an investigation to be conducted. The question now is asking
Sustained. The best evidence of the matter asked is what was read by the...
I was just clarifying.
Reform the question.
I will, yes. You said that you forwarded a letter complaint together with evidence from the impeachment court to the Ombudsman. And you said that after investigation of your complaint, that the Ombudsman would file a declaration of forfeiture of ill-gotten wealth as well as violation of Anti-Money Laundering Act. Is that not correct?
Ang tanging hiling po namin, Your Honor, sa aming sulat sa Office of the Ombudsman ay na-imbestigahan nila yung issue ng dollar accounts. Kung ano po yung gagawin nila pagkatapos ay hindi na po namin hawak yon dahil kami po yung mga mamamayan na sumulat, humiling, kung ano po yung gagawin nila doon pagkatapos ay kanila na pong desisyon.
Ngayon, itong dollar accounts na sinasabi mo ay yung dollar accounts na nakalakip dito sa inyong letter complaint, Philippine Savings Bank, na sinasabi ninyong $700K at saka $7,301.
Yun po yung lumabas, Your Honor, at that point in time dito
Yes.
sa impeachment
Okay.
trial.
Ngayon,
At hindi na pinag-uusapan at tingin namin importanteng issue, kaya sumulat kami at humiling sa Office of the Ombudsman na sila po yung imbestigahan itong issue ng dollar accounts ng buo.
okay. Ngayon, nakalagay ho dito sa inyong complaint sa huling paragraph sa page 3 na kung kinakailangan kayong humarap sa ombudsman ay nakahanda kayo. Kayo ho ba ay ipinatawag at kinausap ng ombudsman?
Hindi, Your Honor.
Bago mag-Mayo 13, 2012, alam ba ninyo kung ano ang aksyon ng ombudsman sa complaint ninyo? Bago mag-Mayo 13, 2012.
Hindi po, Your Honor.
Pagkatanggap ninyo ng subpina sa Senado, sinulatan ba ninyo ang Senate President?
Your Honor, maaari po ba akong humingi ng clarification lamang po? Ano po yung nangyari sa Mayo 13?
Hindi. Tinatanong ko lang, bago mag-Mayo 13, 2012, linggo ho yun, linggo. Alam ba ninyo kung ano ang aksyon ng ombudsman? At ang sagot ninyo ay hindi ninyo alam. Ang sunod na tanong ko ho ay, pagkatanggap ninyo ng subpina ng Senado, sinulatan ba ninyo ang Senate President?
Your Honor, yung Mayo 13, iniisip ko yung petsa na lumabas sa media na umaksyon na ang Office of the Ombudsman sa aming letter complaint. So bago lumabas yun sa media, hindi ko po alam kung umaksyon na sila.
So,
Pero yung tinatanong po ninyo kung sumulat ako sa Senate President, sumulat po ako.
okay. Meron ho ba kayong kopya na inyong sulat sa Senate President na may petsang Mayo 19, 2012?
Ipagpaumanhin niyo po, Your Honor, ang utos po sa akin sa BINA ay dalhin po yung original at saka certified true copy ng aming sulat, request, at yung nilakip naming mga ebidensya. Hindi po ako nakadala ng kopya ng sulat ko sa Senate President.
Pinapakita ko sa iyo ang isang sulat kay Honorable Juan Ponce Enrile, Senate President and Presiding Officer of the Impeachment Court, na may petsang 14 May 2012. Pakitingnan nga ho ninyo at sabihin kung yaan yung sulat ninyo kay kagalang-galang na Juan Ponce Enrile.
Akin po ito, Your Honor.
Okay. Meron hong pirma sa ibabaw ng sulat sa pangalan na Risa Ontiveros Barakel sa page 2 nitong sulat na ito. Kaninong pirma yan?
Pirma ko po, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. May I request, Your Honor, that this letter dated May 14, 2012, addressed to Honorable Juan Ponce Enrile, be marked as Exhibit 255.
Mark it accordingly.
Okay, can you please read to us the fourth and the fifth paragraph of your letter to Honorable Juan Ponce Enrile?
Fourth paragraph, Your Honor. It is with the utmost respect that I would like to point out that while it is true that I am one of the signatories in a letter request addressed to the Honorable Ombudsman and dated 17th February 2012, a copy of which I am attaching for reference, subsequently recorded by the same office as CRD-C-12-0370, which requested an investigation into possible violations of various anti-graft laws by Mr. Corona. Said letter request did not contain any reference to, much less any specific allegation regarding, quote, foreign-dominated accounts amounting to US $10 million, close quote. I am thus at a loss as to how any testimony of mine could have any bearing on the express purpose of the request, considering that I have not made any allegation concerning such amount, either in the said letter request or in any other forum. And fifth paragraph. In fact, the request itself, in its fifth paragraph, impliedly acknowledges that the letter request to which I was a signatory did not contain any reference to any accounts belonging to Mr. Corona amounting to US $10 million.
Thank you. That will be all.
Cross.
No cross, Your Honor.
No cross?
No cross, Your Honor.
All right.
Mr. President.
The, the Majority Floor Leader,
Mr. President, Senator Miriam Defensor Santiago wishes to ask a few questions to the
the lady Senator
witness
from
and then
Iloilo.
Senator Lacson.
Mr. President, I originally reserved the right to examine this witness, but now I have changed my mind upon discovery that it is the Congresswoman sitting in the witness box who is the first witness. Instead, I respectfully request the Majority Leader to call me first to examine the next witness after this one. I am waiving my right to examine her this afternoon on two grounds. The first ground is one of consistency. The Congresswoman is one of the staunchest allies of Senator Pia Cayetano and myself in our epic struggle to pass the reproductive health bill. The second reason is that this Congresswoman on the witness stand very nearly became a senator in the last elections, and there is still a very strong possibility that she might soon join the Senate in the very immediate future. Thank you, Mr. President.
Mr. President.
Majority Floor Leader,
Yes, may we recognize Senator Lacson, Mr. President, and I will contemplate on asking questions, knowing that they are, she is
gentleman from
the
Cavite has the floor.
compatriot.
Thank you, Mr. President. I have one very simple question. Needless to say, you're under oath, and I don't need to remind you to answer my question very truthfully. Did anyone, at any time, instruct you, advise you, convince you, or suggest to you to file the complaint before the Ombudsman?
Hindi po, Your Honor. Kami pong sumulat ang nagdesisyon.
Yun lamang po. Maraming salamat po, Mr. President.
All right. Anyone else?